Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress. We're continuing our FatedSwords Fortress as we're dominating some more goblins. Continue to put it out there. If you guys got any suggestions for some nicknames for some dwarves, just throw them in that comment section. I always like to hear your guys' suggestion for some dwarves, well, some dwarven names at least. But we're going to continue on our fortress. We'll get in here. We'll unpause. There we go. Oh, we got our dwarves back. I did kind of let it play a little bit after the last episode, just so that some of this less or more monotonous stuff kind of wasn't as just sit there in your face and having to watch this stuff. But we are progressively doing a bunch of new things, and what I want to do is we've got a significant amount of Forgotten Beast silk. Don't get me wrong, we got a lot of or not dyed Forgotten Beast silk, but we also have plenty of dyed Forgotten Beast silk too. And we're going to start making some Forgotten Beast silk items. And oh, it looks like he just started his mysterious construction. I believe this clother shop is, nope, it might be this one. Yes, stockpile 50, which is this one. This is the one we're going to make some silk items. I'm thinking we're going to make some silk robes or some cloaks. I like the idea of some cloaks. So we're going to do some silk cloaks. I want right here. Silk cloak. Oh, whoops. Click out of that. And we're going to make, we don't need specific cloth because where they're pulling it from, it should be pretty good. And I want 50 silk cloak or Forgotten Beast silk cloaks. We'll let that go. We're going to come check in on our dwarf over here doing his mysterious construction. I believe it is out of leather. I think that was the very first item he grabbed. Guinea fowl leather, or yes, I believe that. I don't think it's electrum bars. So that'll be very interesting to see what comes out of that. We should have our dwarves slowly but surely kind of making their way in. And we're going to make sure we assign new leaders. Yep, the planter, you can be there. And I think we're pretty good other than that. I think you are also in that. Bronze snakes. Old broken toe, we're going to make sure we get taken out of our group just because he is super slow and he'll be thrown into one of our reserves. Maybe the magical boulders or the boulders of defense. You guys got any nicknames for these dwarves? Put those in the comment section also. Or, yeah, nicknames for different squad names. We were hopefully waiting for a bunch of water down on this level to slowly but surely empty out. Oh, I left it paused there. We do have our floodgates set up, so we can actually get, let's see, I believe this is linked up. Yep, this is linked up to there. And we're going to continue to put our levers that control that right up here. I know it is a very far walk for them, and I'm thinking down on this level that has all of our mechanisms might be a little bit easier if I just do a little kind of cutaway right in here. I put it right there in the center, and that should be very good. Let's see, we got some more dwarves coming back. Yeah, I think I'll wait. Hopefully some more dwarves come back that are not part of a profession or whatnot, and I can just add them to here. If not, I'll throw maybe one of these guys on Git, or I can take one of our reserves out of the distant boats. This is our next biggest group of trained dwarves, and I can throw them in with the bronze snakes, and that's our expedition force to go out and conquer different lands. And that's what we've been doing. Work slowly. Our goal this fortress is to conquer all these goblin territories. It is taking a little bit longer, but we are getting there, and we're trying to minimize the amount of time, like for example taking Broken Toe out of there. I think that will definitely help out. So as far as our leader goes, let's go find one of our dwarves in the distant boats. Wonder, no, towns of paging. I can't just type distant boats in. That's fine. We're gonna come down and we're gonna find someone that's part of that group. Right here, administrator. Broken Toe. You're gonna join. Let's see. Does the boulders of defense? Yes. You guys can take old Broken Toe. Let's see if I can find him. I should be able to type in his name. There we go. Old Broken Toe is part of the boulders of defense now. We'll fill up the rest of these guys, the bronze snakes, with old distant boats characters. No, you guys are probably looking at me like, hey, it's right there. But I don't. I don't always see them as well as y'all do. Alright, starting from the bottom. Don't see anyone here. Old Broken Toe, we're gonna make sure we don't pick him up right here. And we've got one more slot to fill. Distant boats, perfect. Both squads are fully geared or queued up. That's fine with me. Now let's come back over to our area, and once I see the groups kind of group up over to the right, let's see, which group is this? The Magical Boulders. How trained are you guys? You're pretty competent, but I'd rather have our other two groups be the ones that go out. Less dwarven casualties. And let's see, we have quite a beautiful library going on over here. However, a lot of our scholars are not exactly writing new objects, and we're hoping we can get some more stuff in here, but dwarves are taking their sweet old time doing such things. Let's see. What in the world? It's been a couple days since I have recorded, so there's quite a few things. Dungeon Master, that's one of the things that we need to make sure we get done. Looks like they have created rooms. Let's get dining room. You can just read this top part, except, and you can be for the Dungeon Master. Bedroom. Except, and we'll get that for the Dungeon Master also, and this will be his study over here. We'll get this all smoothed out. Maybe wanna. I got plenty of gems. I'm not worried. I could always mine these out, put new walls in, and backfill it like that. And I think one of the future fortresses, I might do that where all walls are created walls. Dig out pretty much everything and just kind of build walls, and now create our rooms from there. It'll give it a unique look instead of some of the stuff where it's like, hey, just kind of doesn't look uniform. If I do what I intend to do with the other thing, it'll look much nicer. But that'll probably be much further down the line. But I'll write it down, make sure I keep that in the back of my back pocket, just so I can have that. Oh, good. You're over here worshiping. I might need to, or I might want to actually create some more temples too, just so that these dwarves can come worship various their various what's it called people that they want to, like pray winter of martyrings or whatever that is. We'll get this. Yeah, we'll get that dug out right here. I probably can even cut it in half and just have these ones be much smaller temples. Just like that. Perfect. And I'll get these ones made into those temples, two random ones, whichever one has most worshippers, and we'll get that in there. Let's see. They haven't dug this out yet. Good. Our guy is taking more and more people into custody because we are interrogating, just kind of learning more about all the various schemes and plots going on. And I just want to keep increasing the level of our dwarves and various things because we will probably see them later on at some point. And let's find our Captain de Guard. I want to give you a good old nickname. Let's see what we want. I gotta think of Detective Zahn for now. If you guys got any other nicknames, throw that in the comment section. Detective Zahn. That way, if I do see this person come across in a later fortress, I can always be like, hey, you're gonna be my Captain of the Guard. Because I know I've already leveled that guy up in that various tasks. And let's see if I can get some new nicknames for some of our maybe geographers, some of our scholars, some of these smart people, or the people I've got that are good at these various tasks. Ooh, our outpost liaison is not happy. What are you not happy about? Cook. Custom detail 2. Well, that's fine. I mean, you shouldn't be too unhappy, but you're just rendering fat. You're only going to do that, and I'll take you off cook duty. Just because I do not want you to become unhappy. Trying to make sure I keep on top of these guys. Oh, why is that happening? Alright, labor. Scroll down. Cook. And that. There. After you're done with this, you should be able to go and socialize, do what you want, do excitement, admire art, but be an outpost liaison. And we're going to come back down to our military area. Looks like this group is over here training already. Perfect. We got our other group down here training. And I think we're ready to send these guys out again. Yes. Conquer and Occupy, Bronze Snakes, and the Talons of Paging. Alright. Head out and conquer more lands, folks. Our Chief Medical Dwarf is part of this group. I see. I might throw you in as one of our part of the King's Guard, or part of the King's group, which I believe the blockade. Yep. Chief Medical Dwarf. You know what? Yep, go over there. Combat. Yeah, you're still dabbling. You're still learning. But there we go. I want all of our important people to be part of this group. Let's see if there's other various people we can throw in here, like the Holy Finn. Our broker. Duchess. That sounds pretty good. You can do that. First Coast. Let's see if there's any unique people in here. There we gotta be. Well, unfortunately, a lot of them are called certain names while they're training. Let's see. There's a bard in there, scholar, manager. Oh, you're part of the bulbous picks. I'll leave you be. Administrator, Scholar, Papermaker, Dungeon Master. Ooh, okay. Jabber, Bone, Hatch, Cover. Okay, I like that idea. Ooh, whoa, whoa. What is going on here? Hold up. Pause the game. See if I can find any other real quick names. I don't really see anything right now. I'll go back through and I'll find some other people. I want to figure out what's going on right here. All right. Yeah, manager, scholar, Smith, Bard. Bard could probably join that group too, but he's not exactly a super important person. Yeah, we'll call that good. Oh, you're taking out some storks. Okay, that's fine. Good thing our military dwarves were able to catch those. You're in a martial trance, so it won't let you leave. Interesting why that guy is not. Alright, head off the map now, please. It doesn't look like you're heading off. You're panicking. Okay, so you're panicking right now. There you go. Good. We will deal with those pretty swiftly. Which reminds me, let's just double check. Let's see. I'm assuming we should have more storks around. Yeah, they're just flying up in the air. Nothing to worry about right now. We got all these floors we're putting in on these various levels to kind of just cover up some of this stuff to make it so that they're not. Yes, please take out that agitated stork and leave. And we'll just, honestly, we'll forbid these because we don't need our dwarves walking up here. You guys will go once you're, once you're done with your little bout. Let's see, I believe we still have plenty of animals that we are butchering still. The list has, yep, kind of gone down, but we still have quite a few animals that we are still butchering. Trying to make this, I'm not worried about the meat, I'm trying to make it so there's less animals in general on the map, making it a little bit easier to deal with it. Kind of lag wise, less entities means less overall lag. Want to just do a double check real quick. It doesn't look like there's any traps up here with any animals that aren't already brought down. Perfect. Ah, good. You guys have built this or dug that out. The one spot that has the claystone is where I wanted to put that leper. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. We do have plenty of random animals in here. We could probably throw them in there, fight them off, but yeah, we still have a lot of clearing up to do. Our dwarves are still kind of picking up equipment and such. It reminds me, let's look at our artifact objects. Right here, I believe. This is a Jabber Bone Hatch cover. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is studded with electrum, decorated with Jabber bone, guinea fowl leather, and beak dog leather, and encircled with bands of electrum and alpaca leather. On the item is an image of wild carrot plants in milk quartz. On the item is an image of Rigoth book channels, the dwarf and the dwarves in electrum. Rigoth book channels is surrounded by the dwarves. Our artwork relates to the ascension of the Dwarf Forgot Book Channels, the position of Queen of the Galley of Blockades in 26. So I wonder if that's actually our queen that we have here. She's still putzing around. She's most likely in here somewhere. Let's see. If I type in queen, queen consort. No, it is not. Huh, I wonder what happened to you. Interesting. Doesn't give you any details as far as stuff goes. Let's see if there's father. Father, mother. Nope, nope. I wonder what happened to that queen. Perfect. And we can get this one smoothed out also. We'll get this a priority one because I want this all done as soon as possible, please. Whoops. Perfect. Perfect. Nope. Selected a lot more than I wanted. Let's erase this and re-put it down. Maybe that'll update. There we go. Then our dwarves will come down here and smooth this out. And we can get this dungeon master his proper rooms. It looks like you do need a chest, a weapon rack, and a cabinet. We also need to put a bed in here for you too. We'll give you a sandpaper wood bed. Get you a table, chair for here, table, chair for here, and then those chests. And let's see, I don't have any tables. I do have 2 chairs, so I do want to make look like a marble one and a granite one. So I'll just keep with the things looking the same. So table, another table in here. Let's find that marble. And let's find that not graphite. Where is it? Granite. Perfect. Good. And we are making more bookcases so we can throw them in here, make this look a little bit nicer. We do have plenty of kind of good looking stuff around here. I think I might throw some more statues in around here too. You're pondering diseases, that's fine with me. Let's see where our dwarves are. Is there any miners? You guys are all... None of you guys are actually mining. That's fine. Not too worried about that. And I also want to check out over here where we're storing a lot of our refuse. And it looks like a lot of this stuff is refused out, or cleared out. Clear, so we can store more. We have a lot more shale too, due to the extra mining, which is fine for us. We have been slowly but surely smelting down a lot more stuff, a lot more coke, a lot more electrum, hematite. So we're making a lot more steel. Let's see what we can do. We can also make some brass, some bronze bars. Platinum. Interesting. That might be one I want to throw in there too. Well, actually, I think our platinum's down on a level that's... Let's check down here. So I believe the platinum... There might be some around here. There's gold down here. But we also have some hungry heads. Yep, right here. Creeping eyes. And these guys kind of tend to scare our dwarves off. So they go down there, grab that, and then they get scared off. It looks like our guy has been doing more justice doing. So I want to look at justice, I want to look at intelligence. Ladder backers. Ooh, highest known in organization. Unidentified. Oh, yep, we knew that. We know about this organization, still unidentified. There's still plots. Nothing new. we'll keep interrogating any human that comes around. Make sure that we keep trying to get as much information as possible. Let's see, over here we have a lot of various items. I want to say I did see a couple of shell steel stuff, yep. Want to smelt down that cap. Want to keep the glaive and the halberd. Yeah, we're working on clearing this out though. We still need to move around a lot of this stuff. Looks like we got a couple of scrolls too to increase our library to have more and more items. That's where we get more bookcases in there for too. We'll just double check real quick to see if all these dwarves have left the map. It looks like you are the last one. You're picking up equipment, that's fine with me. Get all geared up before you go out. I don't want you leaving without any proper weapons. We'll just follow you down. It looks like you're coming down to this level. I think this is where we also store like our flasks and what other items. You might be grabbing, yep, grabbing a flask right there. And you're leaving without even grabbing any weapon. Oh, good luck, Spear Dwarf. You don't even have a spear. Why some of our dwarves don't grab their proper weapons, I don't know. Because if I go over here, look at their equipment. Oops. Look at the details. Steel spear, individual choice, mainly, so they can grab whatever they want, but they're not grabbing it for some reason. We do need some metal handwear and footwear, so we'll get some more gauntlets made up. Steel gauntlets and steel high boots. We'll also get some steel low boots too. Where? I'm trying to figure. There's high boot, which. Where is the other one? So this is where all of our forged items are. Helm, there's the high boots, greaves, bucklers. Well, let's see if I can come down here and find them. Now right here. Add armor, steel. Ah, you can only make steel high boots. Okay, that's fine. We'll cancel this press plants into slurry or plant slurry. Cancel both this and that. That way they're not sitting there trying to make that same stuff over and over again. Keep giving me this cancelization. And we'll just see where you're heading off to. Okay, you're going up top now. Perfect. You guys are still spinning threads, although I don't have it so that you should be. Actually, I probably do. Under work orders, or under labor's standing orders, automatically weave all thread, slaughter any marked animal, automatically butcher carcasses, automate kitchen, automate tannery. Chores are for children. Other. There's nothing. Automatically weave all thread. Oh, it's probably the butchered animals. They're grabbing that stuff and they're weaving that. That's fine with us. I'm thinking. Yes, it looks like we have all of these. This all cleared out as far as webbing, and we can put some more cats down here. And we can get some more webbing from this guy. But I think we have honestly more than enough. Let's see if I can dye stuff now. Oh yes, so it does. So for some reason, this stuff that's in the barrel, it was not using. Ooh, War Dog got in a little tussle up here. Not sure where that stork is anymore, but it's not here. Our dwarf did drop a barrel and run. That's fine. Interrupted by agitated white stork. Mandated the construction of some more items. That's fine with me. Maybe our dragon will come help out. I don't see the stork around at all. We got plenty of cage traps too to be able to set off and hopefully capture those guys. But let's check what this guy needs. One helm, we can do that. We're gonna do armor, steel again, and we're gonna continue making those helms right here. Good. We want these animals to keep reverting back to untamed, because we can't actually do anything with them because they're technically not, they're enemies technically. So even if we try to tame these guys and keep them around, it won't let us happen. Okay, you've left the map. Perfect. You've left the map. Good. We should hopefully get a notification, and hopefully that spear dwarf survives. As far as our reports, we haven't been sending out any dwarven groups to go raid or anything like that, but that's fine. That's kind of something we really don't want to do anymore. We're just conquering at this point. We could keep sending them out. They actually will level up their ambush skill. So this group right here, the magical boulders, if I wanted to, I can send them out. Whoops. Equipped. I want to just check you out. Their skills. Here. You're good. There's the ambusher skill. As you send them out to go and do raids, that skill will slowly but surely go up. It's a good way to kind of level up your, especially your archer group, because ambushers end up being under that kind of group. What are they called? They're not called ambushers. They end up being marks dwarf, honestly, I think. Next time these guys go up there, we'll send them out. They're, for some reason, look at update equipment. Yeah, you're not grabbing any ammo. Where's... That's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Like I said, next time they go up to do their training, I will send them out to do a little ambush. And that white stork is being a bother. Up, looks like one of our military dwarves, actually our hammer lord. Ironback, you're just wandering around and then you get into a fight. Yes, take him out. Thank you. Let's just see that. Kicks him in the head. Oh, and he's done for so quickly. Good job, Hammer Dwarf. Bashes him in the upper body with Niles Ushal, bruising the muscle and bruising liver. Gets propelled away. He strikes him in the upper body with his steel shield, bruising the muscle and bruising the gizzard. His right upper leg skids along the ground, bruising the muscle. The agitated white stork slams into an obstacle, then he comes up and kicks it. Hits it with his hammer, hits him with the shield, and boots him in the face. That's a dwarven warrior for you. Let's see. You are someone that I'm having just purely do training. You got the individual combat training, and we will maybe throw you into here if these guys lose another person. Our ironbacks. We did put Rimtar in here, although you don't have a weapon. Let's see if I can remedy that. Sometimes Yes. Grimtar. Whoops. Equipped. I want to look at the details. So individual choice melee. You're not actually grabbing that. Oh, you get into a fight with another stork and you took him out. Perfect. Good. Deal with those little pests. Maybe that might prompt new animals to come join it. It looks like we still have two more agitated white storks we gotta deal with before we can get some new spawned animals. And that's why we're doing this project down here on this lower level, because we want to try to pull these pawn grabbers out of here. Perfect. It looks like it is getting empty enough that we can actually, oh, it looks like Stray Cat has adopted someone. I want to make sure that cat is not set to be butchered. I think it should automatically make it so that it's not out there to be butchered. Once, let's see, what's your name? What's your name? Ubel. That's livestock. Ubel. Adopted someone. Crazy cat man. Alaf. Not sure where you are, Alaf. That's fine. Read the denial and beyond. Get some more skills. These guys, as they read more, they'll learn more stuff here, as in poems, short stories, chronicles, essays, manuals. They'll become more knowledgeable. Geography, history. They'll become better at, or they'll be more knowledgeable in general. And right now, we're hoping that they'll write some more stuff, and that's where we're looking at objects, looking at the written content, and nothing has been written. Ooh, Electrum bound, interesting. Well, we could probably get rid of the processed plants. We'll leave that there for now. We got plenty of white millet, and I believe this is strawberries. Yep. We're making that into drinks and such, and normally we had a bunch of rope breed up there that we're making into various cloth items, but we have so much now that I'm not too worried about that. What was I going to look at? Wasn't creatures? No. Not work orders. I guess I lost my train of thought there. Well, that's fine. First Coast. Alright. Let's see. Military's doing fine up here. Our other military dwarves up top are these guys right here, and now that we're getting them proper training floor, it should help out. Look at lead miscellaneous. Ah, there we go. We have conquered that place. These guys, as you can see, they're legendary student, legendary concentration. He's actually a master poet. So the skilled ambusher, that's what happens. We sent him out a couple times. He's a dabbling reader, dancer, chemist. He did write a book, it looks like. He's probably also a scholar, not just a hammer lord. Look at legendary observer, fighter, disciplined, hammerdorf, shield user, wrestler, grandmaster. See, he is just overpowered, and that's fine. Usually when we send these out, that means a single dwarf ends up being, interesting that these guys kind of end up coming together. Scroll down, make sure I get every last little person, and we will send out Edom. Check out the report. Get out there. Attackers at a strong positional advantage. That's good. Took one out. Smashed his leg. Took another one out. Took another one. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 9. Ooh, looks like our 10. 11. 12. Okay. These guys. 13. 14. Ooh, not too bad. 15. Wow, we are 16, 17, 18. Ooh, they did put up a 19, 20. Oh, our dwarves 21. Good thing we sent out that big group. Yeah, looks like we did come across a strong group here, but we were able to conquer that, and now we're taking over. Dark Dwarven Pits. Whoops. Under missions, you have that one. Perfect. Urist Dalebane. Alright. Once our dwarves come back, I am going to give anyone with more than 20 kills some nicknames. And we'll just kind of think them up off the top of our head as we go. Just because I want to make sure that if some of them do become the leaders of those, and we might see them later on, we got some nicknames we can give them. We can see right here, we have a couple of dwarves. This is where we kind of end up having to send some children, because they're kind of being a little bit of a pain. Oh, maybe Sinful Twist. It looks like there's a dwarf here. Let's send you out. I want to grab that person. Oh, it looks like we got another dwarf over here. Let's just check this real quick. You're not any kind of fighter or anything like this. I think you might just be a trader. Which is weird how like traders will just randomly pop up. Nothing as far as fighting skill there. Both of these places, interesting. You know what? Let's cancel all the missions except for that very first one. I don't need to request these workers right now, unless they actually have some skill like this guy right here. I will take you, Limo, Mute Lances. It's interesting how they just randomly pop up. New dwarves in these areas. Kubuk. Yeah, we'll see what we can get from these two. Maybe it's not even just a dwarf. Maybe it's like a goblin or something like that. But we'll wait to see about that here soon. But with this, we've conquered the land. Another one we would like to get. I will say that is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for joining me. If you guys stayed to the end, throw some comments in there for some nicknames for some dwarves. Leave a like if you think you like the video. Or if you really want to, subscribe. I'm always up for that. And hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Adios now.